Hello everyone. Today we are going to talk about Rotella fuel level sensor configuration and calibration. First thing that I would like to start with, we need to prepare our tracking device or our FM device in order to receive digital fuel sensor data from our FLS. I have here FM configurator or the device configurator open. My device is connected to my PC. As you can see, the first thing that you would like to do is to get the current configuration which is loaded on the device in order to edit it and then send it back to the device. You need to click on Get CFG. Now, configurator informing us that it's receiving the configuration. Now we have received the configuration successfully. Next thing that we would like to start with is configuring the device. Now we need to go to this part, I/O events, and then we click on options. Now a new window appeared. At this part, we are going to use RS232 interface in order to connect it to our FLS. In our device, we have two RS232 interfaces, port A and port B. Depending on which port you are going to use, we will configure it accordingly. For example, today we are going to use port B. So if we are going to use port B, you need to check this box, and here appears this option. We need to select from it digital fuel sensor RS232. If we are going to use port A, we do the same thing. We check the box and we make sure that the selection here is digital fuel sensor or DFS RS232. Afterwards, we will need to configure the I/O parameters. I/O parameters are the parameters which going to be containing the data which being received from the fuel level sensor. We need to select a disabled slot, for example this slot, and then we click on enable, and then we select the ID. For example, if we are going to use port A, we need to select digital fuel sensor A1. And then we can select an average of 20,000 milliseconds. If we are going to use port B, we do exactly the same thing. We select a disabled slot, and then we click this checkbox enable, and then we look for digital fuel sensor P1, and we do the same average 20,000 milliseconds. After doing this, we close this window, and then we send configuration back to the device. Configurator informing us that configuration is being sent at the moment. After configuration is sent, we can see that configuration sent successfully. Now we can start with configuring our fuel level sensor.